Chakra is not energy center. The term chakra, used in Tantric Yoga, though popular in Western lexicon, is poorly understood by the English-speaking world. Chakras have been, unfortunately, studied by some only through independent reading without any guidance from a proper guru, resulting in theoretical and inaccurate understandings, as exemplified by psychologists such as Carl Jung. The primary focus of Vedic philosophy has been the phenomenon of consciousness. The presence of Atma imparts consciousness to the insentient human body. The Tantric Yoga tradition considers the chakras to be the seats or loci through which consciousness radiates into the human physical system. These chakras are not anatomical locations in the physical body and are only experienced by yogis during dhyana. Chakras are a part of Sukshma Sharira or the subtle body and are not identical with nerve plexus and disappear at death. Generally, 7 chakras are commonly recognized across Tantric Yoga schools: Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Agnya, and Sahasrara. They are located along the central nervous system between the Mooladhara at the base of spinal column to the Sahasrara at the crown. In Tantric texts, each chakra is symbolically represented as lotus flower with a particular number of petals because Shakti or consciousness radiates outwards from a chakra in a petal-like emanations. Thus, a literal translation of chakra as wheel or center is complete distortion of its meaning. The status of chakras as active, inactive, or partially active represents the level of spiritual consciousness attained by the sadhaka and reflects his natural abilities and interests. As the consciousness of a person rises higher, the veil obstructing the chakras gets progressively lifted and the sadhaka becomes freer from lower material nature. The chakras are associated with their corresponding lokas, and the rise of the Kundalini Shakti also brings about the level of consciousness of the associated loka. The highest chakra, Sahasrara, symbolizes the plane of transcendence, and a person attains the state of samadhi when consciousness reaches this chakra. This ascent of consciousness from Mooladhara to Sahasrara, aided by yogic techniques, is the rise of Kundalini Shakti. This progressive ascent through the chakras allows the Shakti to absorb all 24 material tattvas until she enters the Sahasrara and becomes one with the universal consciousness. Each chakra representation has petals that represent sound vibration in the form of Sanskrit syllables. Every represented syllable has a certain Shakti in it. And the sum total of all the syllabic sounds in the petals of a chakra is the mantra of that chakra. The center of each chakra has a letter that represents the root or bija of the mantra, the chanting of which assists in uplifting consciousness. There is a divinity related with each chakra, representing the forces manifest and latent in it. A common mistranslation of chakra is energy center. Chakras represent particular forms of consciousness and are not merely physical energy centers. Energy is a material and insentient concept with no well-defined connection with consciousness. Calling chakras merely energy centers is a gross trivialization of their profound meaning. The concept of chakra is interconnected with many other concepts such as lokas and mantras in the Indian knowledge system, which contribute to its proper comprehension. This interconnected and internally consistent philosophy is distorted when isolated parts from it are mapped onto a different system.